Now, the Bujumbura refugee camp in the central region was opened by the United Nations Refugee Agency in 1990 as home to more than 12,000 refugees who fled Liberia during the First Civil War. But after the election of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf as president in 2006, the refugees were encouraged to return home. While some decided to remain in Ghana and make a living here, while some are living this dream to the full, many others seem to be struggling to integrate. My colleague Joseph Akablay spent some time at the camp speaking to residents there.
I bet you, I challenge you, you just go to Liberia one day as a stranger and you feel the presence of the people. They will show you love.
That one I cannot tell because all my life is Ghana, so I cannot tell.
Oh, war is not good at all. Don't think about war. War is not for one person. When you are somewhere and somebody talk about war, do not give a support to war. War is not good at all.
Wars leave families broken such that some never get back on their feet. Bujumbura is a refugee camp located some 44 kilometers west of Ghana's capital, Accra. Structures here used to be mostly tents and shacks, but today they are gradually being replaced by more permanent buildings with no clear-cut layout plan, leaving the settlement as a slum. Traveling may seem exciting for many, but for some, it marks the start of genuine fear of the unknown.
My name is Peter Mensah, and a Liberian. Before I came to Ghana, I was a student at the time. I think I was like 12, 13 years old when I came to Ghana, 1990. And then due to the war, I have to move by force. And then I came to Ghana.
In this story, I speak to 54-year-old Anthony Lee, who sells shoes.
I'm doing business in Liberia. I'm a businessman in Liberia.
And Robert Buckley, unemployed.
Well, I can remember a lot. I lost my father. I saw people being humiliated. I saw people starving to death. I mean, I saw so many things that I can't explain.
They are part of many West Africans who have for years considered this camp home. The UN began pulling out of the camp in April 2007 and had withdrawn the refugee status it previously accorded residents. Peter tells me life has since been tough.
After certain things that we need to do, when you stop. When you stop, as a man, you can't sit, you are doing something and you have a life goes on and then you become a father. You need to start doing something to give the support to the one that you brought up.
The war that forced him to relocate to Ghana in 1990 as a 12-year-old is still fresh on his mind. He recounts how good life was in his country prior to the war.
When you enter Liberia, you will not know the stranger from the citizen because they love everybody.
Peter admits life has been tough in the camp. Having lived in Ghana for 20 years, he considers himself more Ghanaian than Liberian, but it's difficult for the locals to accept him as one of them.
They said they're going to put road here. I don't have a problem with developing. See, but certain people feel that they are more Ghanaian citizens, so they can do anything that they want to do. And even the police, sometimes the police. See, when something happens, and they find out that this person is a Liberian and this person is a Ghanaian, and they want to stand on the side of the Ghanaian.
His other colleagues, Anthony and Robert, share similar concerns.
And some of the challenges are like I can't really speak their dialect, the vernacular, the Ghana language. That's some of the problem I have. And in Ghana, if you can't speak the dialect, you get the challenge with the other citizens.
They treat you like a foreigner?
Yeah, they treat you like a foreigner. Some of them appreciate you, some of them don't appreciate you. Yeah, some of them give you better treatment, some of them, as soon as they hear you speaking, you can't understand and they ask you, why are you doing here? You can't go back. But some of them really appreciate Liberians.
sometimes it get to me, but because I went to school, so it don't play on me. Because Ghanaians and Liberian relationship is a very long relationship. A very long relationship. I've been out of Ghana to other countries. But each time I come into Ghana, where I got my family here, right? If I'm coming, I feel like a little bit relieved that I'm coming home. But sometimes to the border, immigration is asking you. Sometimes immigration will ask you, when are you going back to your country? Even when you show them resident that you are here, they still bother you when you go back to your country. You understand what I mean?
Life certainly continues at the camp each day. The struggles of the residents remain how to create better conditions for themselves to ensure that their children receive the best of education and health care, with the undying hope of a possible return to their country of origin still active in their minds. Joseph Akable, Joy News, Budumbram.
You're watching News Desk. Coming up in business, the local currency records marginal appreciation against the dollar. Trading this morning at around 5 cedis, 8 pesos. Dao Kwao is standing by with details to stay.